This is Jan Spiller. We're here 9 to 11 every Tuesday night. Were you going to say something, Frank?
I was going to say, just remember to go to Jan Spiller's website, janspiller.com.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
I'm glad you're mentioning that because there are a lot of free services on there. And, this support, we're all in this together. And to be able to access astrological knowledge, the wishing well, the goddess oracles for guidance, this stuff is all free on the website. So take advantage. I mean,
well,
good
Jan,
heavens.
if I carried your book around with me, what is that? There's a process in biology. Is it not mitosis? It's something you carry something and it basically gets into your body. I forget what it's called.
Yeah. You just absorb it.
Absorb it now, but I'm thinking about what it is, what it's called. Anyway, I'm going to start carrying your book around with me, Jan.
the wishes book.
Osmosis.
Well, power.
Osmosis.
Oh, that's good.
Our
Right.
engineer knew.
Ah.
And I didn't know. Osmosis. Yeah, osmosis. I'm going to carry around.
This is a group
Astrology for the
endeavor
soul.
here, Frank.
Yes.
We all got to help each other out.
Okay, well, last caller,
Okay.
Edward.
Good. How are you tonight, Edward?
Good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. What a mellow voice. I've heard this voice before. That's my
Yeah.
Pisces friend. Yes.
Yeah. How you been?
Well, I've been good. It's a lot going on these days. I'm like everybody else. I'm just like super involved with work.
Yeah.
Are you involved with a lot of? You're involved with a lot of completions right now.
Yeah. Right now, as I said before, I'm going through a 9 years, so I just been pretty much dealing with the summer and meditating, and that's about it. And preparing for next year.
Now, I wonder how we can use this time period to your advantage. For you, this number 9 cycle is time of completions. My goodness gracious, boy, this is quite interesting. For one thing, you do need to be in the limelight, in the public. I don't see you as thriving just by staying in your home environment. This is the overall picture of your life. I'm not talking about during this cycle.
Yeah, I have. You're very much on point in that regards because I had made a mistake on my solar return. I by mistake said it was Libra, but it's Leo, 5 degrees Leo, rising.
So it's a creative year ahead.
Yeah.
Highly creative. And you're using that by meditation. For you to sit back by yourself meditating is actually very good karma because it puts you in touch with the strength within yourself. We had an earlier caller who was concerned about not taking care of herself, and actually the truth is there was an over-concern with self. But with Edward, there's an under-concern with self. So there's a need to start taking care of yourself better.
Yeah, I'm just now starting to do that. I went out
Beautiful.
to the waters. Yeah, I went out to the waters. My friend volunteered to take me out.
Uh-huh.
Every 2 weeks. And just go out to the water and we meditate and I pretty much, like I say, I'm still into astrology and I want to get deeply more into myself, with the music thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My basic question I had was that thing with the solar return. How does it apply for me? And also the Jupiter and Uranus aspect, and how does it apply to me during this 9?
Okay, now what I tell you, I need something from you to do this, and what I would need is I would need to look at your solar return. So if you can call back and request that, then they'll give that to me. If you set up an appointment for a future show.
Okay.
And we have till February, so it's still in effect. And you mentioned the solar return. That is such an interesting process. A lot of people, when I was doing a lot of readings, now I do very few, but except with you guys on the air. I love doing it this way for free, just little tidbits to help feed people power. But when I used to do regular hour-and-a-half readings, I had clients that wanted solar returns every year. And a lot of them were very wealthy clients. They told me what they wanted. I could tell them where to go on the planet for those things to happen by how things lined up in their solar return. And they would fly anywhere. It was amazing. And it is amazing. The solar return is a very potent thing. And where you are on your birthday has a lot to do with what year ahead is going to look like. So it's always good to look at that so you can see what you have at your disposal, what it is that's going to be going on. So I just wanted to share with our audience what the solar return is. It's a moment in time when the sun returns to the place where it was exactly at the moment you were born. And every year, whatever that moment is, it's a mathematical formula. In whatever location you are currently in when you experience that solar return, that's the chart that shows what your year ahead is going to be like. So it's interesting. Now, Edward, we have a couple minutes here, so just to continue this a bit, are you having a mobility challenge, or why did a friend take you to the water?
Pretty much what you was mentioning in terms of getting in tune to my own energy,
Uh-huh.
because I haven't been doing too much of that, and so that's one of the reasons why.
So you had a physical problem because of that?
Not necessarily a physical problem, but more so problems concerning, I have to say, family. I like to do things on my own, have more control.
I love it. I love it. Because I'll tell you, when you spend too much time with other people, your energy just becomes lost,
Right.
and you don't have any power in your life. You feel this heavy sense of responsibility, like it's all up to you so that they can survive. And who gets left out of the equation is Edward.
Absolutely.
So for you to turn that around and say, what does Edward need to do to survive? That's where the love is. That's where the nurturing is. That's where the satisfaction and the sustenance is for you this lifetime. You're a natural giver, Edward. By getting yourself stronger, you'll be in a position to give through your music, through your astrology, and you have a sense of public mission. You know what I mean? It's like you feel that there was a destiny that you came in to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound a little shy about that. What, you think I didn't know? Well, I can validate for you that it's true. You do have a
Right.
public destiny.
Yeah, you're on point with that. I believe that's the 10th house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very,
So
very.
so let's get you strong inside yourself so you can start contributing to society. Forget about these one-on-one relationships.
Right.
Let people help you like you did. Your friend came and took you to the water.
Absolutely.
See, that's beautiful. That takes care of Edward, and in the process of that, that's good for the other person too. See, people have different karma, and not everybody's the same. Some people have the karma of learning how to support others, right?
Right.
So, but you're learning to support yourself, so let those that have the opposite karma support you and get their job done. Okay?
How would one last question? How would this solar eclipse, this new moon, affect my chart, and which area?
Okay, let me see here. Second house, money. Money's going to be on your mind, also your own values for the next 6 months, what's really important to you. Thank you for calling, Edward. It looks like we're out of time here. So we'll be here next week, though. So you tune in and let us know, call 787-7827-212, and we'll do your solar return. Thank you.
Jan, how could people learn how to read charts like you read charts? Is that possible?
Actually, there is a service on janspiller.com that
Very
will do
good.
that.
I'll have
or
them
the
go there.
books.
We are out of time.
Okay, thank you. We'll see you all next week.
Good night.
Tune in next week to the Jan Spiller Show, live every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Visit janspiller.com for astrological tips and inspirational products.
Have you ever wanted your very own talk show? Then it's never been easier with chataboutit.com. Fill out the form on our website and join us at chataboutit.com.